they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the base of the Olentangy. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio State's offense will have the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can kick it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw is Kinsey. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. You don't see that too often.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year. And there's a good example. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
I think some people will get upset. What are you doing? Why are you throwing the football away? I'm in field goal range. I take a sack, it makes it a harder field goal. This is a great job by the quarterback understanding the situation and throwing the football away.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So UCLA's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts. And he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's DeMarco. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't lift up. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Let's go.
Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any...
And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Out of the chute. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO. Not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy is going to be in the right front.
Flips it out in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run through, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they're after him. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running to the left. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A run for the quarterback. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's DeMarco. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Hey, get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Using his feet. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Bruins looking to convert on 4th down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everyone in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No, no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force the negative play.
180.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly complete. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. It's been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem the chance to run, but still a good game.
Nice completion here, this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Third down play from the gun. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense was locked in. You can tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's DeMarco. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd down. Red zone play. Round the line. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining 1st half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
So now it's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's DeMarco. Here's the pressure. They get him up. Rush. And it picks off the sack at the 20. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young to Moses. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
And when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to him again. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Quick release on the RPO. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. But when I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Trying to set up the screen. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Kinsey. Tight end finds a soft spot. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move himself. Nice move to keep running. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Running it to the right. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Oh, better look out! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. To throw, it's DeMarco. Using the quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to...
Turns it on down the left side. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Stanford went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Cardinal ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as there. Move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's DeMarco. Steps away to find some room. Did the work himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Trying the left side. Got enough space. Touchdown, UCLA. And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. If you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. With the run on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
He splits the upright. That brings him to within one.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. One more hit. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Gonna run it. It's Green. Has the sticks and still on his feet. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The give as they work on that clock. They getting down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice get on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning it here to save some clock.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the left. And he'll finish the line at the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Kinsey. Punch it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to saved the down, didn't see anything he liked. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State made it look easy, but I promise... There is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Spartans. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
All right,
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Black 18! Black 18!
Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Floats it out in space. Breaks the tackle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And they tacked on the extra point. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the foot.
Breaks into the open. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards and keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game?
Really nice job stopping the run. But the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense. So this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. It came down to the final quarter. Much plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.